So what we're going to do is we're going to stimulate.
Well, you got on your mind.
Nothing.
Some type of stimulation.
Some type of stimulation. Okay. Well, hey friends and neighbors, this is Chuck out at Sheraton Park Farms. Welcome back to the farm. We have what we think is going to be a valuable piece of clothing to our winter clothing arsenal. It gets cold here in the northwestern part of North Carolina in the wintertime, and that is quickly approaching. Let's open this up, see what we got, and see if it's going to work. Almost daily, we get emails from companies that want us to, they want to send us their product, and they want us to try it. And we get all kinds of requests from pet houses to chicken coops to chicken treats, all kinds of stuff. But this one, the folks from the Venustus, and I never heard of them, the Venustus company reached out to us, and they have some battery-powered heated clothing. And, you know, like I said earlier, we live in the northwestern part of North Carolina, and it gets cold here in the wintertime. And we're not quite to winter yet, but it intrigued us, so we said, yeah, send us something, and let's try this out. So let's open it up and see what we got here. We asked for a heated sweatshirt, and when I got this, I thought, man, how are we going to really test this time of year? I'm already cut because it's not cold yet. It's kind of coolish, but it's not cold yet. So stick around for a few minutes. I'll show you. I'll show you how we're going to test this thing. I think you're going to be interested to see that. So let's get this thing out of the box here and see what we got. So heated apparel. Need my knife again. Oh, no, here we go. So like I said, we have ordered a heated sweatshirt, waterproof bag. So it comes with a travel bag. And we have, let's get some glasses on. Got a box. This looks like the, yeah, this is the charger and the battery. There's the battery with the charging cable and the power plug. We have instructions. Don't need no stinking instructions. And here it is. Here's the item that we have asked for. Like I said, we're thinking a couple of different things, but we decided on this. And when you see how we're going to test it, you'll know why we got, oh, they did not send me what I had asked for. That's okay. So we had initially asked for a heated hoodie sweatshirt in the men's extra large, but we've got the heated men's vest, which is fine, in medium. So let's plug the, let's get the power, let's get the battery charged up. We'll get this thing put together, and we will show you. I think we still can test it the same way. Should work. We'll show you how we're going to test this thing to see if it actually will keep you warm. We're going to charge our battery up, and in our box we have the battery, and looks like it's got a regular USB and a USB-C, and we've got our power cable. And I'm not going to use the plug because I've got a USB port for charging on the side of the toolbox, so we will just plug that in somewhere. There it is. And then our USB-C plugs in. I don't see any indicator lights, so I guess we're charging. All right. Instructions say 4 to 5 hours, so we'll let this charge up and then we'll put it in the vest and see if we can get it to come on. Okay, battery charged. The pocket for the battery for this particular garment is just inside. It's along the lower back, and there's a pocket here that the battery goes down in. We have a power cable that connects to our battery, pretty easy to figure out where that goes. There's only one place that'll fit. Plugs in, and then we just stuff it back into our pocket, zip it back up. Now, this is your power button, and to turn the vest, or I'm assuming that any other garment that you had, probably going to work about the same way. We're going to press and hold that button for 3 to 5 seconds. It's going to come on, and we're going to get a little bit of a flash, kind of a pulsating, and it takes this thing about, the instructions say about 3 to 5 minutes to heat up. So we got it on. Let's let it warm up. We'll get our test subject up here, and we'll put this thing to work. We're going to have to simulate the most harsh conditions that we can find, since it's about 75 degrees and sunny here today, and it's not going to do any good to put a heated vest on. So I have recruited some help, and we're going to throw her in the freezer. This is our walk-in freezer. It's an 8 foot by 14 by 7 foot tall freezer, and this is where we keep all of our product. Let's walk inside, and I've got a thermometer.
Currently it's sitting at 0.
In there. Currently outside, what does that say? 0?
0.
That says 0, but inside, and this is where we keep all of our product for our customers. Currently in here it is, I don't have my glasses, it's below 0. I think it's about 2 below 0. Anyway, it's cold. So we're going to throw my wife in the freezer and just see. So how long do you typically, what are you going to do? You're going to pack coolers, right?
I'm going to pack coolers, and you can see when you went through the door that it's a terrible mess in there. And that comes from 5 pigs, 2 cows, and 300 chickens within a week.
Yeah.
So I've got to get in here and clean that up.
So you're straightening it up, you're cleaning it up, and we got markets tomorrow.
Yeah.
Are coolers packed for tomorrow?
No, we
So
got to do that.
So how long do you think? So how long would you normally be in there?
Usually in 30-minute stretches. That right there would take me a couple hours.
So you can tolerate it. Typically, you can tolerate about 30 minutes
About
at a time.
30 minutes.
Okay, all right. So we're going to put the vest on her, and
But
we don't.
now, in that 30 minutes, I've got on
Yeah, what do you got on?
about
Yeah.
4 layers.
So tell us what you got on right now.
So I've got
hey,
on-
baby, what you wearing?
Well, I've got on my long handles, t-shirt, and I'd usually have on a thermal t-shirt over this, 2 pairs of socks, and my
And you
bib tucked into my boots, and then I'll have on a jacket with a gaiter and a toboggan, and they must be at the house. I have to go back and get them. And this jacket zipped up with the hood up.
Okay. So what we're going
And
to
my
do?
earbuds. Don't forget the earbuds.
Yeah, because this is Friday freezer karaoke.
Yeah.
I ain't kidding y'all. If you walk by out here on Friday when Saunders in the freezer, you literally can hear her singing. She turns on Pandora, and it's like Friday freezer karaoke. That's what we joke about. But anyway, so today we're going to substitute. Well, we're not going to substitute. We're just going to put this on as close.
So I'm not going to put my thermal top on. I'm going to put this on.
You're going to wear this instead of the thermal top, and we're going to get this as close to your skin as we can. We done a little bit of a test fit up in the shop, and Saunders' anatomy prevents us from zipping this up. So
It's a medium, and I am not.
no, you're not. Thank the Lord. So we're going to put this on. We're going to turn the camera off because we're going to have to disrobe for just a minute. So we're going to put this on, and then we're going to throw her in the freezer. And she's telling us if this thing works or not. I don't know. We're going to find out. So let's get it on her. Okay. So how's it feel?
It's very warm on my back.
So it's warm on your back already?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's your button, and it's preheat. I preheated it for you. So it's still flashing, so it's not full at temperature yet. So if you need to turn it down, just push the button, and you've got high, medium, and low.
Okay.
And then to turn it off, you got to push the button and hold it for like 3 to 5 seconds.
Okay.
So that should. You look like a mafia or something when you get ready to go in this thing. And then there's your boggin. Yeah, you got to put your earbuds in. So you can tell. So right now, even before you go, you can tell it.
Oh yeah.
You feel it warm.
Oh, yeah.
In different places.
It's warm on my back.
Warm on your back. So it's got panels in it. Like I think there's a panel, if I remember, there's a panel along the low back, a panel up here in your shoulders, and then I think the pockets have panels.
pockets have
yeah, I think the
panels?
pockets have panels in them.
Okay.
So there's your boggin. Got your earbuds in?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right, you ready?
I gotta get my gloves on.
Gotta get your gloves on. Okay. Dum 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 dum. Into the torture chamber with you. See you in a little bit. Okay, it's about 4:47. She's been here.
Since you know I've been lost without a trace. Hey,
How you doing?
good.
How's it feel?
It's actually,
Come outside. Come outside. It's too cold in there for me.
let me turn the radio off.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. How's it feel?
It feels really good.
So it's
I'm actually sweating in
you're
the
sweating. Do you need to turn it down?
back. Probably could, yeah.
Okay.
But the thing of it is, what's interesting to me is my feet and my hands are not as cold as they usually are.
Your feet and really?
Yeah.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I guess it's a core thing.
Feet look at you like that. Think it's a core, just keeping your core
Keeping
warm?
your core warm,
Okay.
keeping your blood warm.
So,
Excuse me.
what do you
So
think?
my hands they're cold.
Yeah, but they're not like
They're
ice
not
cold.
like usual.
Yeah.
So when they would get real cold, I would just hike my coat up and stick my hands in the vest, and in just a couple of minutes I'm ready to go again.
Warm you up. So, you know, we ordered the sweatshirt for you, but they sent the vest instead.
Yeah,
So you like the vest?
I like it. Yeah,
It'd be interesting to see how the sweatshirt.
yeah, I want to try the sweatshirt.
Okay. So you would spend money for another one of these.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I
All
like
right.
it.
Okay. All right. Good deal. Think that's long enough, or you want to try it for? I mean, we'll just leave it on.
Well, I won't keep it on.
Well, yeah, I'm not going to take it off. We'll just leave it on. I'm not going to come bother you anymore.
Okay.
You keep doing your thing, and then whenever you get done, we'll go up shop and sit down and
Okay.
talk about it. Okay?
Okay.
All right. What'd you think about it?
I like it.
So I didn't have the camera on when you came out, but you had big patches of sweat on each shoulder and your back. So where was it warm at?
So it was right across my shoulder blades.
Okay. So yeah, and it looks like there's a panel that kind of runs. So there's a panel right there. There's a panel there.
Is that the control
That's
box?
yeah, that's your battery. You missed that part. So you did like it. You said it. So when we went earlier, you said it kept your feet and your hands warm.
Yeah, my feet finally got cold.
Feet got cold. Yeah, because that floor is frozen.
Yeah, and I've had on rubberized boots.
Yeah. So would you buy another one?
Yeah, I think I would. I wonder if they have socks and gloves.
I don't know. We can look and see. So I'm going to post a link in the description down below. We've got a coupon code. And also, Venustus is going to be running a promotional deal on Amazon starting October the 12th. I think it's October the 12th of 2022. And so I'll link to their stuff through our store in the description down below. But yeah, again, we had initially ordered a sweatshirt, an adult male extra large sweatshirt, and they sent us the vest, which was our second choice. So I like a vest personally in the wintertime because you keep your arms free. So you can still wear a hoodie, put a vest on, put a jacket on if you need to. And I like the idea of this kind of being part of a layer to add a little bit extra heat to it. And I've looked at some of their stuff. I know they've got some heated blankets I don't remember what else they've got, but they've got a bunch of different stuff. So the cons, the only real con that I would have is that it is made in China, and the instructions. Where my glasses go? The instructions, pretty typical Chinese translation. 12-month limited warranty. That's spelled incorrectly. I mean, but that's, no big deal. And then the bag has got some kind of cheesy something on here about most wished and best gift for family and friends. So, I mean, it's pretty typical Chinese stuff. If there's an American company out there, that does this kind of product, and you'd like for us to test it, we'll test it. I mean, we'll kind of give it equal billing as well. But that's really the only complaint that I have. I mean, it feels like it's fairly well made. The zippers are plastic. They're a little bit chintzy. The pull tabs on them are kind of weak feeling. The button is it's sort of a rubber material.
Time will tell on that.
Time will tell on that, yeah. And you were in there, you ended up being in the freezer for, what did we say, an hour?
Hour and 45 minutes.
About an hour and 45 minutes, and the battery's held up. So, if you're out working in the cold or kind of, doing some kind of activity, the battery's going to last you for a little while. I don't know how long that battery will hold.
So while I was in the freezer, it kind of dialed itself back.
Really?
It went from hot to medium to low.
So it automatically trimmed back.
So I turned it back up to high.
Okay. And the button was easy to use?
Yeah, and once I turned it back up to high, it stayed there.
Okay, all right. So anyway, there it is. The Venustus heated vest. They've got a lot of other products. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description down below. And they also are running a big promotion on Amazon starting in, I think, about a week. Yep. October the 12th, 2022. And we will link to their store in the description down below. So anyway, our winter weather clothing entourage. Keep us in your prayers. May God bless you and your families. And we'll see you on the next video. Thanks. Everybody loves Sandra.